everyone, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If not, welcome for the very first time to my little art corner here on YouTube. Today we are doing prompt 17 of Inktober, which happens to be Storm. As soon as I saw this, I knew I wanted to draw a version of Storm from X-Men, so that's exactly what I'm trying to do. My favorite version of her is the one with the mohawk, so that is also what I'm doing. At this point, I am just getting my sketch in using a mechanical pencil. I'm still using a 4x6 watercolor postcard from Strathmore. I do want to try to redo this one in a larger scale in acrylic or in ink again, possibly. I liked how her face turned out, but there are a lot of other things that I wish I would have done a little differently. I wish I would have centered her a little bit less and moved her a little bit to the right so I could get her full mohawk into the drawing itself. And I wish I didn't do the little bust thing where I did the little triangular thing down. I was attempting to do something that was a little tornado shaped to go with the theme, but in the end result, I just don't think it worked very well. The cool thing about Inktober is you can play around with concepts and ideas, and sometimes it can help you solidify a larger project later. And this for sure, I want to try again. Like with a lot of the other projects we've done this month, I am still using those Marabu Graphix sketch markers in the cool grays. They came in the robot set that came in, I believe it was August's palette full packs box. I'm going to be starting with the lightest gray and getting some shading down on her face and in her hair. For the hair, I also end up pulling in a white gel pen later to get some more defined pieces. I think if I do this again, I probably won't do that. I think I want it to look a little softer and less harsh. I know it's a mohawk, it's going to look harsh to an extent, but I wanted the flow to be a little bit better on it than it ends up being later. Let's talk a little bit about why I wanted to draw Storm. I'm a nerd. We should know this by now. I do like comic books. I typically lean more on the DC comic book side, mostly because I'm a huge Batman nerd, but I do like the X-Men, and Storm is my favorite X-Men. There is just something so beautiful and powerful about her, and she just has this regalness about her. It's just one of those characters that I immediately fell in love with when I was younger, and I'm still in love with her to this day, which might be why I'm being a little harsh about how certain things turned out on here. But we'll try it again later. At this point in the drawing, I've pulled in some of the darker shading into the face, and for the background, I am using the darkest cool gray. I wanted that to be there because I wanted to be able to do some of the white gel pen flyaways for the hair, and I end up pulling in some lightning later. At this point in the drawing, I am mostly focusing on tones. I will start pulling in a liner eventually to get some nice little black lines coming in. And here's that black liner I was talking about. It's just a Faber-Castell Pitt pen in black, and it is a medium-sized one. I am just going over the areas that I already had my pencil lines sketched in and kind of going over it, reshaping certain areas as I see fit after we have that shading in there. I also use that black liner to create a little bit of shadows going around the neck area and the back of the head behind the ear and towards the hairline. I do smooth some of the shading out using the other markers, and then I pull that black liner into the hair to give it a little bit more definition. Like I said, when I do this one again, I'm probably going to leave it a lot softer. I liked a lot of the effects I had going on in it until I started pulling in a lot of the heavy lining. I've been enjoying doing Inktober, but I'm ready to start doing some larger pieces again. I definitely want to redo Wisp on a large piece of paper using ink and getting all those watery effects, and I definitely want to do this again. I've got the idea going, it's just not where I want it to be. I gave her a little lightning bolt earring, as you can see there. I decided to have it look like one of those ones where there is a back part where the lightning bolt is, it's on the back, and it connects to the front little button one. For the small section of clothing I pulled in a Faber-Castell brush pen and just created some nice little lines with it. I thought it was a cute effect. Like I said, at this point I was trying to get almost a tornado thing, but at the same time almost a latex effect going on. I do eventually pull in some of the other markers to help blend it out slightly there. Pretty soon I start pulling in a white gel pen after I add a little bit more shadows in the hair. The white gel pen was originally to help pull out some piecey white pieces of her mohawk we have going on and to add some texturing. I think I overdid it for my personal taste on this one. I jump back and forth between that white gel pen and the other markers, trying to blend out little sections and pull out other ones. I can't believe we are already on day 17 of Inktober. It surely is flying by. We have less than 2 weeks to go. Pretty excited about it. Looking forward to the other prompts we have coming up. I know Trap is next, and I think I might have some fun with that one if I can execute what I'm thinking of doing. We will see. I noticed that they have Dizzy again on this year's list. I'm not sure if I want to use that as an actual prompt or if I want to choose something else from the 52 weeks prompts. Let me know what you guys think about that in that comment section down below. If I should just do a different interpretation of Dizzy or if I should just go with a completely different word. Or if you have any suggestions of what I should do for that, let me know. Here I'm just going ham with that white gel pen in the drawing as we are back to that. And I'm adding a little bit of shading into the face and pulling in the regular medium black liner, the Faber-Castell Pitt pen again. Just trying to define certain areas. I do decide to bring in a lightning bolt to the background because I felt like that space was a little empty. At first I used the white gel pen for the original line, then I used my white water-based paint Sharpie to thicken up the main line. Then I go back to the white gel pen to create the little smaller branches of lightning that go off. I'll just say branches because that's what it reminds me of. I then decide to hit the background with that darkest gray again, just to deepen it up slightly, make her face and hair stand out that little bit more. Overall, even though there are a few things I would like to change with this drawing, doing it again, I do really enjoy how her face turned out, and overall, I had fun doing it. It was a nice experiment, and I have an idea for a hopefully better project down the road. That's what's kind of nice about these Inktober projects, is some of them can get you spinning and thinking about something else to do later. It's almost like doing a sketch every day. But with that, this project and therefore this video is pretty much done. If you liked it, please hit that like button. If you have any comments, questions, feelings, or concerns, or you want to let me know how you're doing this Inktober, let me know all about that in that comment section down below. If you want to see more videos like this, please feel free to subscribe. I'm going to be doing Inktober projects every day for the month of October, and eventually catching up on my Art Snacks and Palettefull packs unboxings. As always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day or night to watch this video, listen to me ramble. I greatly appreciate it. I look forward to hearing from you guys soon, and you will definitely be hearing from me soon. Bye, everybody!
Thank you.